The Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association started way back in 2010. That's already 14 years ago. But now, as the PCSRA enters the new era, being the fourth tier under the PSRLA, we are here at Daytona International Speedway to start the entire Daytona Speedweeks presented by NRSCOA Designs. Welcome to the first round of the 2024 season of the PCSRA NAPA Filters Pro Series. This is the Freightliner 200 from Daytona International Speedway. Hello everyone, this is her German Alonso for the 37 Network again, and here we are, the World Center of Racing. Probably the successor of the, I would say, the Monster Energy Pro Series. No, just the Monster Energy Series. I was actually a little bit confused with the old PCSRA leagues, but joining alongside me here is the founder of the PCSRA, Daniel Voyles. Hello everyone.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, 14 years, and we're going to be really excited to see what these drivers will do at the Daytona International Speedway. And we got a really good field of drivers ready to go for this race at Daytona. Only 20 laps, though.
Yeah, definitely that's the case. But here's some of the storylines that entering the field here. So we do have around 8 or 7 full-time drivers. I forgot the count, which will be attempting to race in all 16 races of the PCSRA NAPA Filters Pro Series, but hopefully that's the case we do have right now. So I know everyone is excited, but let's look at the drivers that we do have here in the field today. So let's start with the number 82. So Daniel, take it away.
Yeah, the number 82 machine is driven by none other than William Ayers. If I said that name right, that's cool. If I said it wrong, I do apologize. But William Ayers, a driver I've never heard of before on any channels, whether it's my channel or this channel. But can't wait to see what he can do in that number 82 Chevrolet.
Yeah, that's the Cherry Flag Motorsports entry for the Pro Series. But let's see how well they can do with their sole entity here. So how about this one? Well, I'm not really sure about the oh damn about the field right now, but hopefully it will go well. If of course if you know what I mean. Well, hmm. So let's see.
Definitely,
Yeah. Trey Barton in the number 02, well, he is going to enter the primarily almost all the yeah, basically almost all of the racing series that we do have, so maybe yeah, he will attempt most of the speed week races except the Grand National Series. So how do you think of Trey Barto?
I'm really interested to see how he's going to do. He's trying to get some track time that's really could play into his advantage. So, and starting kind of, I think, somewhere around mid packish, I would kind of say. But you know, Daytona is not where you start; it's where you finish. So, I think he's going to have the big challenge on him starting in mid pack.
Yeah, that's definitely the case here. So I believe it's time for us to start the race and start the new era of the the PSRLA and PCSRA merger. So this is the first race after the merger happened. Let's see the starting lineup. So let's go with Daniel, and looks like the number 44 having a problem. Oh, that's number 2, sorry. Hold on.
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's
the 44. It's the 44 that has a problem.
That's not good for the 44. Having some problems, like mechanical problems that's fighting Brian James in that ride. That's a tough break. I mean, not the way you want to start off the season here, but Hopefully it's not terminal, and hopefully they can get his car back out on the track. But that's really not good for Brian James.
Yeah, Brian James, the entry for Tom Sloan Racing, a sole entity again for their team here in this series. But here we go, as you see on your left side of your screen, that's your field. Of course, Mitchell Hodak takes the pole, and then alongside him is the number 82 of Rowan Ayers. Row 2 do have the number 21 of Great Lakes, alongside him is Ella Kaz. Row 3 has the number 88 of Chris Maley. Alongside of him is the number 03? No, yeah. Hold on. The 55 of Andrew Williams. Row 4 do have Katie Lapham in the number 15, and then the number 17 of Wyatt Wild. Then we do have row 5, do have the number 6 of Michael Young, and then the number 30, no. Number 30 of Justin Henley. Here we go. As we are approaching turn number 4. 29 cars in the field right now. Or technically 28 due to Brian James having a problem. Here we go. The pace car is in. Hodak and Ayers going into the restart zone. Here we go. Green, green, green. Got set to go. The race is underway.
Looks like they were starting to go 30 after they went through the restart zone.
Yeah, that's the case. Looks like the 21 of Great Lakes here in second. Of course, helping him into that draft was Chris Maley, but Chris Maley is more likely to pass for second as Mitchell Hodak. He clears with a 1 car length, but let's see if any of them can catch up into the field, you know. You know, with this Gen 6 cars that we do have here, I think they are not really used to this version of the track, but let's see as 3 wide here for second, I believe, as we end lap number 1. Looks like the 15, yeah. Chris Maley, Great Lakes, and the 15 of Katie Lapham. Katie Lapham clears for second as the number 6 of Michael Young is coming in second as well, trying to pass Lapham for second. Mitchell Hodak is out of here.
Yeah, these drivers are being a bit more cautious right there. And, you know, as they're going 3 wide, you know, it's a lot cloudy today, so the track has a lot more grip. But one thing these drivers need to make sure to be careful about is that yellow line. That is out of bounds. These cars cannot go below the yellow line to advance their position. So they got to keep that in mind.
And look at that,
you know,
looks like...
really interesting.
Yeah, looks like Trey Bartow. He just cleared, but not really, as the 03 of Saber Fox is coming in hot here. He's going to the number 25 of Brandon Nelson.
Yeah, definitely coming to the inside. You know, there's a lot of new Ford Mustang noses on these cars we have this year versus last year they were running the Fusion noses. So going to be interesting to see these drivers get used to the Ford Mustangs versus the Fusions last year.
Let's see if Ford's decision to switch from Fusion to Mustang for the will work out, as the top 3 are all single file right now as we enter lap number 4.
Not sure if we got any update on Brian James, if whether or not he got his mechanical problems fixed or not, because we saw him still on pit road, and looks like he's still on pit road, and that's a shame for the 44. And it looks like they're going to service the car.
Yeah, he's more likely to come back into the racetrack and salvage some points. Maybe if he's lucky that there would be a crash that would happen on track, maybe he could salvage some bit of points, because you know, points are important here. And of course, definitely, it is strict points championship, so every point matters at this point.
Yeah, the big problem for him, he is going to be all by his lonesome. That pack's going to be reeling him in. When you lose the draft, especially in this series, you're going to be like 3.5 seconds slower, and you cannot
Yeah, and
pull away from the main pack, they're gonna definitely lap him again.
they are catching into the 44, and looks like is is it going to be a factor on who decides to be hold up? Let's see if he got hold up by the bunch of cars here, or is he gonna cause a wreck, but not much? Because it looks like it's
Well,
going
the
to be
good thing for
merged. Yeah, it's going to be merged with
mm-hmm.
with the entire field.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is, if you don't have any damage, you'll just fit right in the pack and be up to speed. But if he comes up to the year having that mechanical problem, hopefully he'll bounce back in the next race.
I can't believe that these guys were able to, I don't know, like race the car safely, even though they're already 3 wide, as the top 3 right now are all by themselves. Like they say, nah, let's get out of here and let's race. 69 of Jared Underhill is coming to the inside of Saber Fox in 03 as the pack got closed back in. 17 of White Wild is coming in hot, as well as the number 50 of Yates Terzic. Yeah, Yates Terzic. He is probably a Balkan driver, but like Europeans are used to the road courses. But let's see how he'll fare up into the field right now, as he is running the full season for Web Racing Enterprises.
Yeah, good to see some new names in this series. Up here making a name for themselves, if you know what I mean. So they're still 3 by 3 all the way to the back of the field.
Whoa! Someone's in the pits, and it's Great Lakes in the 21. I'm not really sure it is an unscheduled stop. Does it have a flat tire? Because I believe that's not the case. But let's see once the 21 is already in the pits. But maybe he's going to service his car, or he's going to have a little bit of delay here. But let's see if that's the case.
Yeah, that's kind of early to be pitting because, under the CTS physics, he must have had a tire going down. I'm starting to wonder if there might be some debris on the track or something, because that's kind of rare for him to have a flat tire, especially, when you're in the draft.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if there's a debris, they should put out a caution right now. But instead, they didn't. Mitchell Hodak so far led every single lap here. But anyway, Daniel, since you have a car entries for the Grand National Series and the Cup Series, do you think these guys are more likely to race like this?
Yeah, he's doing a good job just controlling the draft, if you ask me. But that 70's coming.
Alakaz looks like he can catch up into Honda and be the first driver to to have a new leader here. Hopefully that's the case, as we're almost halfway into the race. Chris Mainley in the number 88 just clears, as they are 3 wide from 4th down to the back. But we are catching into Alan Kaz. Let's see if he can close up. But they are catching into Great Lakes. Great Lakes, well, I believe he has a perfect strategy. No, not really. I believe he has to stop for the 2nd time, since that one was an unscheduled pit stop.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as we're halfway through this race, these drivers are going to be starting to struggle with grip on these tires that they have on. Because remember, they started the tires.
Ooh, we do have a spin at the back.
At the beginning of the race, we got a wreck.
And it's Will Parrish in the number 9. And caution's not out. Wow, how in the world they saved that car and did not cause a big crash?
I think he spun it out of harm's way, and I think PSRLA officials didn't felt the need to throw it a yellow. But Will Parrish has lost the draft as a result, as they have lapped Great Lakes in the 21.
Yeah, Great Lakes is now becoming a factor here. Will it be able to cause a crash And now to confirm, Mitchell Hodak led the most laps here, and he'll get another bonus point towards the championship. Meanwhile, they're far wide at the back.
Definitely could be the difference of the like the look.
And I was actually surprised why the world did not crash, considering it's dangerous. Here's the number 16 of Logan Williams. Logan Williams doing, he's actually a big name when it comes to NO racing, but I'm surprised that he's here battling with a bunch of amateurs, if you know what I mean. And pit stops are starting. Mitchell Hodak, I believe, is the first one to come down, along with Trey Bartow in the 02 and the 6 of Michael Young. And here's the number 9 of Will Parrish. And he literally fell way back off pace.
Yeah, he's all by himself, and like I said, he's now 3.5 seconds slower by himself versus being in that pack.
Yeah, let's see if the 6 of Michael Young, Mitchell Hodak in 45, and Trey Bartow looks like he's the first driver to come out of the pits. No, not really, it's Mitchell Hodak, but let's see if their strategy would work eventually. Let's see how the rest of the pack are coming down into the pits. Not really the rest of the pack, as it is led by Chris Maley in the 88, Kyle Sharp in the 41, Brandon Nelson in the 35, and the group. I thought we were going to see some little bit of chaos on the pits, but in this case we do not. William Ayers fell back. By the way, let's go to the rest of the...
Do not run any
Connor Redden. Looks like RB Gardner are going to the inside for the lead here, or they are going to the pits, but let's see who will lead them down. No, the number 2 is going down, but the 27 is up here. He's still staying out. I'm surprised about Connor Redden's strategy. Let's see if his strategy will work out with 7 to go in the race. 16, Logan Williams out in second. Third is White Quail in the number 7. They're catching into William Ayers. Logan Williams got held up, and the 27 is out of here.
Oh yeah, this will be an interesting strategy for Breton if it pays off or not.
Yeah, but let's see once the race has been cycled through, and we will definitely be able to identify the leader. And here's the 44.
Yep, here he comes.
So yeah, it's totally just to confirm the rest of the lead pack had finally came to a stop. Now let's see where's the number 45 Mitchell Hodak comes out in relation to the rest of the field. Here's the number 45 Mitchell Hodak passing to the outside of the 50 of this Balkan driver, Yates Terzic. But let's see if Yates Terzic would become a factor when it comes to the race leader. Here we go, 3. Oh, that's almost why that Mitchell Hodak was able to, But here's the 27 of Connor Bredden. Connor Bredden. Now he's out by himself. Let's see where's the 45. I believe the 45 is right here. So let's see if these guys can bunch up back. But it's top break for the number 45 Mitchell Hodak, as he fell back way down, and these guys are literally slowing down. Let's see if they can catch into the 27. Here we go. 4 to go at Daytona.
Yeah, that 27's a sit and duck. That pack's gonna catch him real quickly.
And here it is. Bernardo de Oliveira Now your new leader here. And he is a fast car, so I believe his strategy actually worked out really well. The 16 of Logan Williams is coming in hot as well. And the number 12 Martindale as well. Ooh, Terzic is coming in hot as well. Will they be able to catch into De Oliveira? Three to go here.
Three to go.
3 wide for second. Let's see if 06 of Rick Gallagher is coming to the inside of Bernardo De Oliveira. Looks like they are going to the side-by-side finish here, maybe. But Kyle Sharp is in the 41 right, so he's also coming to the inside maybe as well. Kyle Sharp making it 3 wide for the lead. Kyle Sharp, there's the 55 as well. 17 of White Wild. A 10 maybe. Yates Terzic.
Yep.
Here we go, 2 to go. Looks like we do have ourselves a 4 wide for second. If they're not careful, let's see.
Oh no.
They have to be careful now. Still 4 wide. They are still 4 wide. They're not careful. They might crash here. Still, maybe a 5 wide. How in the world they actually saved that? They're catching into the 44 again. Not Brian James. Let's see if he will become a factor on who's going to win the race. The 17 now in the lead. White Wild. We do have the number 10 of Cody Hagan. White Wild, Cody Hagan. Trey Barty is up here. The 44 is coming. White flag now in the air for Cody Hagan, number 10. Does he have a right line? Where will the 44 go? To the inside, to the middle, to the outside. Trey Barto now to the lead. He is going to split the field. Trey Barto is going to clear. Did the 44 actually merge himself?
Barto's got it.
They are now side by side with the 44, but that's not going to help. Trey Barto, the 7 is here. White Quail to the inside of Trey Barto. Cody Hagan is here in the number 10. No, Chris Maley. Chris Maley now. Let's see if he can steal the win away from the 7 of White Quail. White Quail, Chris Maley. They're side by side to the finish, and it's gonna be the 88 of Chris Maley wins the Freightliner, sorry. Freightliner 200 at Daytona.
Wow, 2/1000th of a second. What a great start to the season for this series.
2/100ths of a second, actually. This race became unpredictable. Yeah. I thought I thought Mitchell Hodak has it what it takes to win. And I also almost thought Trey Barto is going to win. But Trey Barto still have the Truck Series to attempt to and the PSRLA Cup Series. And yeah, he's also going to race tomorrow, or actually later night, for the Advent Derby at Daytona. But here's your winner, the 88 of Chris Maley.
Boy, winning at Daytona for Chris Maley changed his life. Great job for that number 88 team.
Let's see if Chris Maley would be able to participate in some of the events, since this ride is not a full-time ride, so who knows? Who knows? Here's the results here at Daytona International Speedway. So Chris Maley, White Quail, Rick, actually 0.016 thousandths of a second, so that's not really bad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the 44 actually became a factor on who will win the race, you know. Of course, it's useless to see who finished 29th. It's Brian James, 4 laps down. And yeah, he completely became a factor on who's going to win here at Daytona. What a race! If you know what I mean, what a race.
Oh, oh, definitely. And it's going to be a fun season with 15 races to go. We got a long way to go, and anything could really happen in the next 15 races.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, here we go. So I believe we have to see the point standings after this race coming right up, but here we go. Here we go. So let's see the point standings after this race. So this is gonna look literally interesting here, as you know, as usual. Chris Maley taking the points lead here for 44 points towards the championship. Wyatt Quayle with 39, Rick Gallagher with 38, Trey Bartu with 37, RB Gardner 36, Andrew Williams 35, Logan 34 rather. Let's see, I believe it's Yates Terzic who's actually the Terzic, who is the leading Pro Series regular. But let's see how the rest of the season will shake up. But yeah, here it is. So thank you guys very much for watching the presentation of the 37 networks for the 2024 season of the PSRLA NAPA Filters Pro Series. Well, this is Sergio Alonso, and alongside me, Daniel Voyles. Well, next race will be tonight, the 2024 Advent Hope Derby at Daytona, the opener for the PSRLA Cup Series. See you tonight with Alex and Frank on the booth. Thank you guys again. And see you later. Congratulations again to Chris May.